for joining me here on Messy Girl Crafts. My name is Ashley. If you're new here, welcome in. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome home. We are whip chatting today, obviously, but my whip is a little non-traditional. So normally I would be working on my minis, which honestly I really need to be doing. I started off the month of March very strong working on my minis, and I have kind of fallen off the bandwagon a little bit. So hold me accountable to that. I need to keep going because I was hoping to do 3 different sets. Well, actually more than 3 sets, 3 different battles, so to speak. But I have not started the Blinkety Bites canvases yet, and I'm like 2 canvases away from being done with my second big mini set. I finished Lunar New Year mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club. I'm like 2 mini canvases away from finishing the 12 set for Chinese Zodiac from Mini Dazzles Diamond Art Club. Then I have here, I haven't kitted it up yet, but I have the Blinkety Bites Bling Tour 99. I need to kit this up and start those because there's 20 of those. And then I have 3 other sets of Mini Dazzles which are over there, and that is, I think, Sweet Treats, Fruits, and one other, I think it's like Fast Foods or Diner Foods or something. It's like a food fight vibe. So there's 6 times 3 of that, plus 20 over here, and it's like we're already halfway through the month of March, and I'm like, girl, you need to get it together. But I've had other hobbies poking its head into my life recently, and that have taken up a lot of my time, which we're going to talk about today. But what am I whipping on today? Well, again, let me know in the comments too. What are you whipping on? Are you working on a diamond painting, doing another project, just running around your house doing chores? Whatever you're doing, let me know in the comments. Today, I've been talking about doing this video for a very long time, and I need to get into the headspace of like, if you're gonna say you're gonna make the video, just make the video. And I don't know why I felt like it had to be its own special fun video, and I'm like, you know what, just do it during a whip and chat. That could be more fun because then you can look at stuff together while you talk. So you're like, Ashley, what are you doing? I have here these binders. This is where I store all of my Diamond Art Club treasure quest cards. And recently, since coming back to YouTube after taking a little break to have my baby, I was, again, doing a lot of reflecting while I was off and just thinking about my channel and ways I could improve and make things better for us and la la la. And so I was just thinking about making the shorts videos, which I've already made at this point. I'll link them in the description box below if you want to check them out. They're like 3 minutes long each, not even. But essentially, I had told you guys that I wanted to make YouTube shorts that talk about like the Diamond Art Club toolkit and the Diamond Art Club treasure quest cards, so that way I don't have to painstakingly go through that information every single time I do a Diamond Art Club unboxing, whether it's a sneak peek or a canvas that I bought and I just want to show you guys. It's just not the most fun thing to like say over and over and over again. And I know because I'm also a viewer and a lover of YouTube and all of my other friends who do videos about diamond paintings, I skip past that part because I already know what comes in the toolkit and I know what treasure quest cards are and how they work and la la la. So I decided to just make these 2 little short videos that give like more of a, like, I don't want to say in depth. Again, these are like less than 3-minute clips, but they just go into it like I would in a video, but now I don't have to go through them anymore. And so while I was filming the treasure quest card YouTube short, I realized that I had talked about on the channel last year for a while about making a video about treasure quest cards, but I never actually did it. I wanted to kind of like do a collection flip through, and I wanted to reorganize my cards because really what's happened is every time I buy a canvas or I receive a canvas from Diamond Art Club and I choose to keep that canvas, I mean, obviously if I'm buying it, I'm planning to keep it initially, but I just kind of threw the cards in my binder. There is no rhyme or reason. They're not in rarity order. They're just kind of in here. Yeah, I have a lot. They're just in here. There's, again, no rhyme or reason. And I kind of want to organize them because I haven't even decided how I want to organize them yet. Like, I don't know if I want to go by artist or if I want to go like by artist and rarity or just rarity, like all my this together, all my that together. Let's face it, like 90% of this binder is bronze cards. There is a good amount of silver, maybe 2 or 3 gold, and no black, because I recently, when I say recently, I'm talking like late last year, late 2025, I actually had enough black cards to turn in for a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, and their policy with custom diamond paintings is that they are not hand rendered. However, they came out with a statement that said, we will, if you can get the artist's permission, we will do a reprint of an archived canvas if that artist is still like licensed with our company. So I was like, holy cow, that opens up a whole new ball of wax for me, because obviously Diamond Art Club does hand render the kits that they put up for sale, and if it gets archived, well, it is what it is. But I reached out to Mrs. Butter D last year, and I asked her if she would give me permission to have Diamond Art Club reprint Witch's Flower Shop for me, and she said yes, absolutely. And so they did it, and so I now have a reprinted copy of Witch's Flower Shop from Mrs. Butter D, which has been archived since before. I don't think it. I started diamond painting in August of 2024, and I think it was already archived, or it maybe had just archived, and I just I didn't understand what that meant yet. Like right when I started diamond painting. So that was a kit that I was never going to be able to buy, and I never see it for destash, or when I do see it, it's gone in like 0.5 seconds. So I was so excited to grab that one. And since, we're in the good year of 2026, it's hopefully going to have that tight grid field that we're used to nowadays, with the upgraded drills and like the nice facets and all that. It's still going to be the original artwork, the way it was rendered originally. None of like the special drills, none of that has changed. I didn't get to make any choices about that, but I'm assuming they're going to be using the tighter grid field and the new drills, because that's just what they're printing on nowadays anyway. So all of my black cards got turned in for that prize, but I do still have a lot of cards, and I want to just know what I have, because now that I know that Diamond Art Club will reprint archived canvases for us if we get artists' permission, I want to kind of pay attention to how close I am to being able to get another kit. Let me actually look it up, because I know that the black cards is one route you can take to get a custom, which is the route I took just because I had it. And to be honest, I've been pulling black cards better than I've been pulling gold cards, which is hilarious to me, because technically the rarities are switched there. The blacks are supposed to be the most rare and the golds are second most rare. What am I doing? Diamond Art Club /redeem. I know that website because I say it all the time. Okay, so custom kit. You need either 6 black cards, which is what I turned in for my custom, or 6 gold, 6 silver, 5 bronze. 6 gold is a lot of... 6 gold might as well be 6 black, honestly. Like, honestly. 5 bronze? Dude, Diamond Art Club could literally be like, if you turn in 100 bronze cards, I'd be like, got it. Sign me up. I feel like that's fair. Think about it. If they made bronze cards turn-inable, that's not a word, but I just decided it was. If they said you need 100 bronze cards to get a custom diamond painting, okay, maybe not, maybe $100 gift card, maybe 1 bronze card equals $1. I think that that's so fair, because if let's say 1 bronze equals $1, 100 bronze cards could equal like $100 Diamond Art Club gift card. And for you to have 100 bronze cards means that you have purchased 100 canvases. So the fact that they're going to give you 1 free canvas is like, shouldn't be that big of a deal, I think. Maybe you can't turn just bronzes for a custom. Well, I guess it says it's like a $400 value for the custom. So maybe if you had some ridiculous number of bronze cards, like, I don't know, like 200, if you had 250 bronze cards, you could get it. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, but I really hope that they do eventually give us something for these bronze cards, because it is out of control. We're about to count today how many bronze cards I actually have. But yeah, I don't know how I want to do it. This is the binder that I originally bought. It's on Amazon. It's so cute. They have a bunch of different like designs on them too. If you're interested in getting this binder for your Treasure Quest card collection, go into my description box. I have an Amazon storefront, and I actually have this binder listed there. But this one is getting super full, and so I saw this one on Amazon, and I screamed, because look how freaking cute it is. Okay? How adorable. These are binders that are really meant for like trading cards. Well, I guess that these kind of are trading cards, but they're meant to be for trading cards, and they fit. It's a 4-pocket binder, so it's like 4 per page, and I can't remember how many pages there are, but I'm imagining one of these probably holds around 160-ish cards. Don't quote me, but I'm also not putting like 2 in each sleeve, like, so that way when you have the front, hold on, let me go to a page where there's not scratched off. Okay, these are not. So on a page where they're, I want to be able to see the back of the card to know if I scratched off the code or not. And then the front is the artwork. So you could technically put another card back on the back side of this and it wouldn't be in the same pocket. There's actually a divide here. So you could put a card on this side, a card on this side, and a card on this side, and they wouldn't touch in the between. There's like two separate pockets there, but I wanted to see the back of my card so I knew if I scratched the code. The other idea I had, now that I have two of these, is maybe I make my old ones that I've already scratched off, and it's just like part of the collection. But it's not like I have so many cards that I like need to have a whole binder just for scratched off cards. Again, I've only submitted the cards one time and it was 6 black cards, and I probably won't be able to do that again for a really long time because you need gold cards to do everything. So just to give you an overview, for a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, you need 2 black cards or 5 bronze, 3 silver, 1 gold. For a $75 gift card, you need 3 black cards or 5 bronze, 4 silver, 2 gold. If you want a $100 gift card, it's 4 black cards or 5 bronze, 5 silver, 3 gold. And then if you want a $200 gift card, it's 5 black cards or 5 bronze, 6 silver, 4 gold. And then the custom diamond painting kit is 5 bronze, 6 silver, 6 gold, or 6 black cards. I don't think I have 6 gold cards for another custom canvas. I know I don't have any black cards right now anymore. I actually just pulled a black card from what is it called? Serpentine Gardens or something? Where is it? I can't see it from here. I just pulled it. It's like, I think it's called Serpentine Garden by Episodic Drawings, and that had a black card in it, but I'm going to be destashing that one. So whenever I destash a canvas, if there is a treasure quest card to be had, no matter what rarity it is, it's kind of just my policy to, when I destash canvases, especially canvases that I got for free, I want to include the toolkit that it came with, the treasure quest card that it came with, the sticker sheet, everything, as if you just bought it brand new. Because again, I don't think, for me personally, I feel weird about keeping a treasure quest card and then making money off of the sale. I want you to have everything as if you bought it off of the website, and then, I get a couple extra bucks in my pocket to buy the diamond paintings that I want to buy. So that's just how I do it. So I think there might be a couple in here that I've already destashed, but that was before I was doing things. Anyway, I'm talking a lot. Also, it's currently 7:45 on Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. So happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing my green. Please know that I didn't know it was St. Patrick's Day until 10 minutes ago, because I forgot, because I live in a void right now with my newborn. I don't really think I can even call him a newborn anymore because he's almost 2 months old. I'm dead about that. We'll talk more about him too. But anyways, so how do we want to do this? I don't know. Right now, this one, my pretty one that I want to be the main one that I use, it has my black cards that I scratched off in it. And then also, I kept the notes and the letters from some of you guys. Some of the subscribers last year when I don't remember what the purpose was, but I had 2 different people reach out to me unprompted, completely unprompted. And they were like, hey, Ashley, I don't really use treasure quest card codes. I don't really have any use for them. I'm never going to turn them in for anything. Do you want them? And I was like, are you sure? And they were like, yes. So I have a couple treasure quest cards and again, you might see some codes on the back here. They've already been turned in. You can't use them. So don't think you're slick. These codes are completely used. And these are my black cards that I used for my custom. So there's the 6. But I don't own Bird Rider by Richard Lorenz. That somebody just gave it to me. They just sent it in the mail with a really nice note or whatever. So these are ones that were given to me here, but these are not scratched off. These are just bronzes. So Golden Lotus, Kindred Spirits, JoJo, a bunch of Richard Lorenz, honestly. Somebody was a big Richard Lorenz fan, but had no interest. Yeah, there's a bunch of really good ones here. So, but these are just ones that someone had sent me that they were like, I'm not going to use them if you want them. And I'll listen, not for nothing, if anyone doesn't want their Treasure Quest cards, I'm available. I'm fully available if you want to send them, because I will attempt to use them for custom diamond paintings of archived canvases. But I imagine now that they've announced that on the website, people are probably going to be more apt to put them, to like hold on to them. But anyways, super cool. So for now, I'm going to take out all of the cards that I scratched, because I scratched them, and we'll have to decide if I put these in with their artist. Like, how should I do it? Because here's the other thing, is if I put them with their artist, if I continue to get diamond paintings from that artist, I'll need to leave space to like put more in, because I don't want them to like butt up against each other and then have to like move. I don't want to have to move stuff. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna have to think about it. Maybe I'll just do it by rarity and leave like a couple pages, because like, again, if I do black cards all together, right now I have none, but I could leave like 2 pages for black cards, and 2 pages is 8 cards for me, because again, I don't like to put anything on the back of them. And if I have 8 black cards, I'm going to end up using them for a custom diamond painting probably, because I have 8 of them, and then they will come out. So I don't think I'll ever need more than 2 pages of black cards. I think I just talked myself into that. I think I like that. And then I think what I will do is I'll make this my unscratched place, and this all of the ones in here, I guess, can be the ones where I've already scratched off the codes. But then again, like, I don't know, if I just keep buying diamond paintings, so eventually I'm going to run out of space. But that's not today's problem. Today's problem is making it look nice and putting like things together. And maybe we can try to put the artists together within like the bronze and the silvers, and like we can work it out. But I don't want to like do like alphabetical, let's say, and then me get a diamond painting and have to like move every card one spot over so I can make it, you know, perfect, because that would just drive me insane. I have so many canvases that I still have to like show you guys that I bought for myself. Like I have canvases from last year, like right after Black Friday, that I ended up getting myself, that I just haven't I haven't been able to show you guys in an unboxing yet, because I was pregnant, and then we had the baby, and there were like so many sneak peeks I was doing for the holiday season. And I still have them separated, because I do plan to like show them to you, but like, I don't know if you can see them behind me. Do you see all those canvases? Those are canvases that have not been unboxed on the channel yet, that I fully plan to unbox on the channel. I just have to, get myself in a good spot to do that first. So yeah, I'm not even going to care about what rarity these are right now. I'm just going to take everything out, and then we can separate them. And I kind of want to hold them up to you to show you which canvases. It's kind of like what are they called? Oh my gosh, I've done one. What is it called when you show your whole stash? Why am I blanking? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. My mind is mushy. I did it for my birthday last year, where you show like your entire diamond painting stash. I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. But it's kind of like you're going to see my entire diamond painting stash from Diamond Art Club only, obviously, because other companies don't have Treasure Quest cards like this. But I'm basically going to show you all of my diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club in this video, because you're going to see all the Treasure Quest cards, and that's kind of cool. The ones that I'm pulling out right now, though, are ones that were, like I said, given to me. So these are canvases that I do not necessarily own. I actually just pulled Away From It All by Ivy Dollamore. I do own that one, but this was given to me by somebody else. I think it's kind of cool, though, that there were two ladies in particular that sent me their Treasure Quest cards. One of them was Susan, and the other one was, do I have their name? Vicky. So Susan and Vicky, thank you so much. If you're still subscribed to the channel, love you guys so much. Thank you for sharing your Treasure Quest cards with me. So, okay, these were the black cards that I turned in. So the one black card that actually finished off my 6 that I didn't have, this is Bird Rider by Richard Lorenz. I did not own this canvas, nor do I have this canvas. This was given to me by either Vicky or Susan. I can't remember. So thank you, because you were my 6th card. But I did have a black card for Cauldron of Myrrh. I'm pretty sure she was my very first black card that I ever unboxed on the channel. That video was absolutely crazy. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. I cried on camera when I pulled this card. That was insane. So I have that one. Then I have Greek Princess by Sarah Mustafa. Beautiful. I have Belle, Life is Beautiful by Disney. That was a black card. Then I have Rainbow Tornado by Color Out of Place. Another beautiful black card. And then I have Manny, God of the Moon by Chrisabug. And again, the codes on the back are already used, so I don't mind showing you the code because you can't use it anymore. But just so you know, this is what it looks like on the back of a black card. I'm sorry, it looks a little gross because of my fingers, but you have the code under the scratched off part. You have the website, the QR code, the cool design in the hollow rainbow, and then it does say black. It does say black right there, so you know it's the black card, but that is what they look like. So those are all the black cards that I actually scratched off and turned in. And I kind of want to keep them in order. So I did the Cauldron of Myrrh was my first black card, then Greek Princess, then Life is Beautiful, then Rainbow Tornado, and then Manny, God of the Moon. And then I'll put this one last because it wasn't actually my canvas. And that is a stack we will put over there. All of these here are all of the ones that were gifted to me by Susan and Vicky that I did not, these are not from canvases that I own or purchased. I don't know if there's anything other than bronze. Oh my God. There's a gold card in here. Oh, this is why I needed to organize them because I did not know that. Okay, so these are bronze. This is a silver. This is a silver. These, okay, so we've got some silvers. We've got more bronze. Bronze. And again, in the little 3-minute video that I put in the description box below, I talk about how to easily identify which card is which, but just as a quick overview, the gold cards have gold diamonds in the corner. That's the easiest way to identify a gold card from the front. Those gold diamonds in the corner do not appear on the bronze card. So this is a bronze card, there's no gold diamonds. Here there are gold diamonds. So that's the only difference. And then silver cards, really do look silver to me, like in my opinion. So I feel like they're pretty easy to identify, but this is what the silver card looks like. The border, it has this kind of like elven, I think it looks like elvish, like it's like this pretty elven scroll border with the little diamonds on the left and right border side. That little symbol right there, that's how I know it's like, that's what is a dead giveaway for the silver cards. And then I showed you the black cards. So I'm not going to go over these kits individually because again, these are not my canvases. So it's like, they don't really hold any sort of meaning to me other than I'm so thankful that they were sent to me. Okay, so we have 1 gold card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silvers, and then how many bronze here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 bronze cards, 1 gold, 5 silver, and did I say 5 silver? Yeah, 5 silver and 0 black because I used the 1 black that I had. I don't necessarily, because these were gifted to me, I don't know that I want to put them with my Treasure Quest cards because, again, these are not canvases that I own, but I think maybe what I'll do is, like, I'll put them in the back of this binder, or no, sorry, the back of this binder once it's empty, because this is, like, I want to use mine first, you know what I mean? But yeah. And, you know, literally, if anyone needed a bronze card, I would be happy to give these away, or even any of these silvers. The gold I know I'm going to need, but the silvers, I don't think I need the codes for them, because I think I have enough silvers at this point, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do a giveaway of a code at some point. So that could be a fun thing to do with these two, is maybe a giveaway. If someone's, because I know what it feels like when you're missing, like, 1 code. And granted, not everybody has the same budget for this hobby as maybe some of us on YouTube do, to where we're buying like lots and lots of kits, and so maybe it's harder for you guys to get cards because you're not ordering as often. And I fully understand that. Like, I'm very blessed and fortunate to have the relationship I do with Diamond Art Club to get canvases sent to me to sneak peek on the channel. Plus, I also use my YouTube earnings to purchase diamond paintings, so I'm able to purchase a lot more than the average bear or collector. So again, I know that I'm very blessed, and it's like, I don't want anyone to think this video is me like bragging about how many cards I have or anything like that. Like, that's not the case at all. Please know that. It's just, I have them and I want them to be pretty and organized in a binder, but people have sent some of their cards to me, and so, you know, I understand that if some people might need, like, if you need a bronze code, honestly, you could probably hit up anyone, but hit me up if you need a bronze code. I have a couple that were sent to me. So, okay, let me see. I don't even know how to start. I guess I'll just start by taking all of them out and just doing what I just did, where I separated them by color. So I have my 2 piles over here, the black and then all the other ones from the ones that, like, are whatever. And then I'll make new piles of my Treasure Quest cards. I am almost at the back of this book. I only have two. I have slots for 2 more pages, and they're 4 each, so 8. I have like 8 diamond paintings left. Granted, there's like 2 empty ones here, and then I've pulled a couple out for different reasons. Like when I destash a canvas, I come in here and look for the Treasure Quest card and pull it out to put back in the thing. So there are some like empty holes in here as well that are just like empty spots. But we'll get there. Okay, let me just start pulling stuff out, which is kind of boring and you don't need to like physically watch me do that. And then I can also talk about what's going on in this week and all that fun stuff. Also, it's already almost 8 o'clock and I need to not take forever today because Eric has the baby downstairs, and when I'm done filming, we have to like switch off on like who's doing their like hobby or who's having their me time versus who's like watching the baby. So like while I'm up here filming, Eric is like snuggling and being with the baby, and then when I'm done filming, I go downstairs and I snuggle and I be with the baby while he goes into the garage and like works out or does whatever he has to do. And then like, you know, we do Eli's nighttime routine together and then we go to bed. So it's like, it's a lot of coordination. So I don't want to go too far over my time, to be fair to him, so he can have his time. It's also harder for him. Like I try to be gracious for him because he's already back at work and I'm not. So I have me time all day. Granted, I'm also the only one responsible for taking care of the baby, so I'm like working with him and tummy time and doing all these things, but I guess I'll just take them out and like put them in piles. So that's a bronze card. This is a gold card. Oh, and this is a silver card. Well, that was convenient. I have one of each of the types of cards that I have, so I can just like as I go. And that's mindless, and I can talk to you guys while I do that. It won't take too much brain power. I hope. So yeah, what was I saying? So life in the last week. I went to my final doctor's appointment, which was so exciting. I can't believe like I had a baby 7 weeks ago. By the time you see this, tomorrow will be 8 weeks post baby. Eli will be 8 weeks old. I will have had my surgery 8 weeks ago. All of the things. Eli officially turns 2 months old on the 22nd, which is, I believe, on Sunday. So that's like just around the corner. But yeah, me and my mom, because again, Eric was at work, he couldn't go with me. So my mom came with me to my final doctor's appointment, and she just like looked at my incision and said like, everything looks really good. You healed very well. Clearly you're able to like run around and do stuff. And she was joking with me about like birth control and stuff. She's like, okay, so are you ready for baby number 2? And I was like, ha ha ha, you're so funny. Because I personally would prefer to only have Eli. That's just a decision that Eric and I made a very long time ago. Like I actually felt that I always wanted an only child, like growing up being by myself. I'm an only child and I really enjoyed my experience being an only child, and I just personally that's just what I always envisioned, was having one baby that I could just spoil and pour all of my love and attention and affection into. And thankfully I met someone who feels similarly to me, or agreed at least with me on that, because he has 3 brothers and a sister. So he actually is not, so they don't all have the same mom and dad, but he has 4 siblings, and I had 2 stepsisters, but really I was an only child. So like I was like, if usually like when people come from families where they're really, really big families, like I tend to see them wanting big families as well. But Eric was very much like, nope, I totally agree with you. Like I would love to just have one. Like I don't need more than one kid to be happy and feel fulfilled and whatever. And I was like, aces, perfect. Now I always hesitate to say that because in my mind, I'm like if we ever did let me put it this way, if we ever had a second baby, it would be a surprise baby. But if we ever did have a surprise baby, I would love that baby as much as I love Eli. They would be the light of my life. I would be so in love with that baby. So I get weird sometimes when I talk about my desire to only have one child, because I'm like, what if I have another one and they like think I didn't want them? Like, that's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want a future potential child to feel unloved or unwanted. Like, oh, mommy only wanted one and she said that forever, and then she had me and now I'm like a thorn in her side. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I never would want my child to feel that way. Ever, ever, ever. But it is Eric and I's intention to only have one child. So at the doctor, she was joking with me about baby number 2, and I was like, ha ha ha, we only want one. And she's like, okay, well, we could talk about like birth control and stuff. And so she put me on this pill called, I think it's called the mini pill, like literally, I was like, mini DP madness, haha. It's called the mini pill, and it's specifically meant for women who are breastfeeding because it doesn't have progesterone in it, I think or it doesn't have any hormones in it, which is different for me because the birth control that I was on before I got pregnant, like before I stopped taking it to become pregnant, that one was like a hormone type one. So I'll be very interested. So what's today? Today's Tuesday. I've only taken it Sunday and Monday, and today will be my 3rd pill. So it'll be very interesting. Ooh, another gold card. It'll be very interesting to see if and how I get my period back. Sorry if this is like TMI to you people, but like, we're friends, right? So I don't know how that's going to impact my period, just because with PCOS, like my period came like maybe once every 4 months, if that. Sometimes it was gone for longer, and my body just hates me, honestly. So the fact that I produced a child is like, I'm a walking miracle, because I never thought it would be possible. But now that I'm, I've had him and my body's like slowly going back to normal, I'm wondering, being on a pill that doesn't have any sort of hormonal impact, I wonder what that's going to do to my body, just because like the birth control I was on before was very much like a hormone type birth control pill. And when I was on that pill, I did get my period every month, very regular, which is normal when you're on medication, but like this is like different. So I wonder how that's going to work out. So if I see weird or mood swingy lately, I'm on day 3 of my new birth control. So yeah, that could be it. To be honest though, you probably will never notice it because I only film when I'm in a good mood, truly. Yesterday, I wasn't in a bad mood. I was just really, really tired. Normally, and I told you guys this last week, normally I film my Whip and Chats on Sundays because it's like the week is winding down. We're about to go into the next week. It's still the weekend, so Eric doesn't have to work or anything. He can watch Eli while I film. That was my full intention, is to continue to film on Sundays and then edit on Mondays and post on Wednesdays. And that gave me Tuesday as like a buffer day in case like something schedule wise happened and I needed to film a day later. Well, I don't know what, both times that I've filmed Whip and Chats, I've just kept pushing it off and pushing it off. And it's because I'm so tired during the day. Like, it's funny, at night when I have to wake up to like feed Eli and do his whole routine at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I jump right out of bed, I change his diaper, I give him his bottle, I get him to go back to sleep. Like, sometimes I'll have to pump in the middle of the night depending on like what I'm doing. So like, and I'm like doing it with a smile on my face. But then like once it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think my body finally realizes that it did not receive enough sleep, and I just crash. Like, I take naps a lot when Eli's sleeping during the day. But then like tonight I did take a nap today. But then like after I woke up from my nap, we had dinner, and then after dinner I was like, oh, I could go to bed right now, but I was like, no, I have to go film, and I'm good now. But yesterday, I put it off on Sunday because we were busy on Sunday. We went out, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but we were out for a majority of the day, which was great. It was great to get Eli out of the house and be out of the house myself. But another gold card. I love it when like the gold cards are like some of my favorite canvases. It just makes me happy. So we were out of the house a lot Sunday, unexpectedly. Like, we were not planning to be out of the house, but then we were, and so that threw off our kind of schedule of like him working out, me filming, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, no worries, I'll just film on Monday. And then yesterday happened and I was just so tired. And I was like, I don't want to force myself to like film exhausted because I feel like it's very much going to come across on camera that like I have one eyeball open and it's just not going to be enjoyable to watch. Like I'm going to be tired and mopey and wanting to go to sleep. So again, I'm still a tired human being. I'm a new mom. Like that's just my resting state at this point. But like I'm not where I was yesterday. Yesterday I would have fallen asleep on camera and you would have been watching this for 2 hours. It's instead of a whip and chat, it's a nap and chat. I nap. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll take the nap and we can chat about it later. No, I'm just kidding. I was telling Eric, I was like my new channel name should be oh, what did I call it? I called it like, I was like, Crusty Girl Crafts. You guys, I'm crusty right now, man. I need to step it up in the personal care area of my life. My nails so grown out to the point where like they're almost bending a little bit, which I absolutely hate. And then like I do bathe myself, okay? I'm not saying I don't bathe myself, but it's not to the level. It's quicker. It's not to the level that I would like to. And I'm just like, I just feel crusty. I feel like mom crusty right now. So Eric, for my birthday's at the end of this month. If you didn't know, I'm going to be 34. For my birthday, Eric is going to be getting me like a really nice massage. Like he's going to find like a massage place and get me that. Let me know. Do you guys have any experience with massage envy? Because we have one around us and that's the only massage place that I like know about. I know there's a lot of like local ones that I can find, but I also am like, I never ever get massages. The only massages I've ever gotten in my whole life were couples massages with Eric, and they were like around our wedding time. I think we got one on our honeymoon, one right before our wedding, or no, one for our 1-year wedding anniversary where we went back to the hotel where we got married, and like one other time in our lives, like for like Valentine's Day, like years and years ago when we were just dating. Like, but like I'm not like a big massage goer, but I love them. Like I love getting like rubbed and like beat up. Honestly, it's like paying someone to beat you up because I carry all my tension like up in my shoulders, like at the base of my neck behind. It's like the back of my shoulder right as it's going up towards my neck. And when I get like a massage and someone just like digs in there, it's like nirvana. like I'm like, I want you to like hurt me because that is the only way that it will go back to normal, it feels like. And I also like, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably because of Eli being such a big boy, but I've been experiencing a lot more lower back pain recently. No, I'm sorry, mid back pain. It's not even lower back pain. It's like whenever I'm bending over the changing table to like give him a new diaper, I'll find myself having to like stand up mid diaper change and like really arch my back and just like let my back reset because I'm in this like half cocked position where I'm like this all the time because I'm like constantly bending over him for some reason, one reason or another. And it just, I don't know, it's just my back has really been on fire lately, like really in the middle of my back, almost like kind of where my spinal tap was for the like, because again, when I got a C-section, so they didn't give me an epidural, they just did a spinal, and so right, like I don't feel the spot, like I couldn't tell you where they stuck me for the spinal, but I know it was in the middle. I know it was like in the middle bottom of my back, and the pain that I feel in my spine and in my back is like just above that area. So I don't think that that's correlating. Like I don't think that the reason I'm in pain is because I'm having after effects of my C-section. I don't think that's true, but it's just like that's like the area that I believe it to be in. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a massage. I'm very thankful that Eric thought that was a good birthday present because I agree. Again, and I'm not really good about like that type of self-care. Like I get my nails done once a month. Like that's like my way of like treating myself. But other than that, I don't really do like spas and like massages and facials and what I'm not like, that's just not my personality. But the idea of like spending an hour where someone just like basically stomps on my back and my shoulders, that sounds like really, really exciting to me. So that's what I'll be doing for my birthday, if anyone was curious. I really wanted to get a prenatal massage when I was pregnant. I never got one. I wanted to because I was like, oh, I've heard that like it's so good and it makes you feel so good. But I had such a good pregnancy. Honestly, I wasn't really like, my back hurts worse now than it did when I was pregnant. So I don't know. I guess I'm just weird like that. But I was like, I don't really know what the deal is with that. But yeah, hopefully the Massage Envy place is good. Let me know if you guys have heard of Massage Envy. I don't know if that's all over the U.S. or if that's just a Florida thing. I think they're a chain that's outside of the Florida too, but let me know if you know about it. Let me know if you've ever gone there and if you had an experience one way or the other, because I'm a little bit apprehensive of letting Eric pick just like a random stranger, because again, I never get massages, and if he picks somebody and then they end up being like terrible, and it's just like it's like not a random person, but like a private business, I just feel like Massage Envy, I don't know, I just feel like it's a name brand, and so like, let's say I didn't have a great experience, I would probably easily be able to get that corrected and possibly get another one or something. Again, I'm not going in it hoping it goes bad, but I'm just saying, like, I always think about like worst case scenario, and I'm like, well, if I have a really bad experience, I'm gonna want another massage, but I'm not gonna want to have to pay for it because I had a bad experience. So whenever it's like a small business, I'm like, that might be harder for them to manage because it's like probably like just a couple people, versus like Massage Envy, where it's like they probably have a policy for how they handle it when someone doesn't feel like they got a good service. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm probably thinking way too far into it, but yeah, I think Massage Envy has like memberships, which I'm not looking to get a membership, but I don't like, again, maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking that they're just used to like doing, like, they do massages all day. Like, that's all they do. So yeah, that's exciting. I was mentioning that I had my doctor's appointment, so it went well. My mom went with me. They said that I was good to drive, pick up things heavier than just my son. We didn't talk about working out specifically, but I'm assuming I'm cleared to like go back to the gym and stuff. It's just going to be hard right now because obviously, like I said before, Eric and I do a lot of switching on and off, watching Eli while one of us does something else. So previous to Eli being here, I would go to the gym every Friday with him and my other two best friends that are also a couple. So it was kind of like a double gym date. And it was really great. Like, I loved it. Every Friday we would all go to the gym together and like we would just like catch up and hang out, and it was really, really nice. And he still goes with them on Fridays, but I obviously haven't been able to go because I was recovering from my surgery and I wasn't allowed to until after 6 weeks, and now it's week 7 and I haven't gone back yet, but I want to. But I'm also just like, I want to get my mom in a better, like, she's come over one time so far to do like grandma boot camp with me, so she can kind of understand where we keep everything and like how we do things during the day and like his nap schedules and like all, just like figuring it out with me. I want her to come over a couple more times before I just like throw her to the wolves and make her watch him by herself. Like, eventually that she's very much going to be watching him by herself all the time, but like she's only watched him with me once, but like it was really cool. Like, so I taught her how to put him in and out of the car seat, how to put him in, like how to like work the car seat and put it into the car and unclip him and clip him, and like she got it though. She did a great job. So like, I'm not thinking it's gonna take a long time for me to feel comfortable leaving him alone with her. That's not it. It's just like, you have somebody else's baby and you're like, okay, like, how do they want me to do this type of thing? And I still am figuring out some of the things that like how I want things to be done. Also, if I'm going to the gym with Eric on Fridays, usually we would get there around 8:00. So really, we would basically be dropping him off at her house, because normally she comes to my house to watch him. Like, when she's going to watch him, she's going to come here. If I'm just like going to the gym, her house is technically kind of on the way to the gym. So Eric and I would drive to her house, drop him off with all of his stuff, and then go to the gym for like an hour and a half, and then come back and get him, and then go home and do his bedtime routine. So that's also another aspect of the whole thing, is like, you're only going to be watching him for like 2 hours. Like, and I feel like anyone could watch a baby for 2 hours. Like, and I don't think, I'm trying to think about his feeding schedule. He would have one bottle. So if we did end up doing what I just said, we would essentially like feed him at home, because he eats a bottle every 3 hours. So 6, 9, 12. So 6 p.m. he'd eat here with us. Then we'd take him to my mom's. Then we'd go to the gym. She would feed him the 9 o'clock bottle. Then we would pick him up, and then we would do his midnight bottle at home. So it would really work out. It really would. It's just, he's never been to her house before. And again, he can't even roll over yet. Like, he can't get into anything he shouldn't. But babies come with a lot of gear, as you know. And so it would just be figuring out how to easily get him to her house with like a containment unit. Maybe that's what I should do is, okay. I'm not going to say it because my mom watches these, so I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but I think I just thought of a good Mother's Day gift for her to assist with this plan of me going to the gym on Fridays. Oh, I didn't think of that either. So, right now, obviously I'm not working because I'm on maternity leave from work, but once I go back to work, I'm home on Fridays. I work from home on Fridays usually, unless there's like an event or something specific that I have to go onto campus for it. But Eric is also going to hopefully try to work from home on Fridays too. But obviously we can't be watching Eli while we work. So she's still going to come over on Fridays to watch him, even though he and I will be home working. But maybe we could just have her take him with her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of us having to drop him off, she can either just stay with him at our house for longer and we could just go, or we could let her take him to her house and then we just pick him up on the way home. She would just have to learn how to do the car seat without the dock, because the car seat that we have is really cool. It's the Duna. It was very expensive, but it was gifted to us by Eric's grandmother, thank God, because it was very expensive. But it's a really cool system. Basically, it's a car seat and a stroller. The legs for the stroller just like drop out on the bottom, and it takes no effort to do it, and it clicks into the base. But you can also use that stroller in someone's car that doesn't have a base. You can basically secure the seat or secure the car seat with just a seat belt, and it's really easy to do. It just takes practice, just like anything. So if I can get her to feel comfortable installing the car seat in her car with the seat belt, she could probably just take him home, and then we would just leave for the gym, and then on the way, then we would just pick him up on the way home from the gym. That might work too. But I still have a good Mother's Day idea that I think might be good, because she doesn't have any baby gear or anything at her house, so that could be an idea. Anywho, so yeah, we went to the doctor's appointment. That was on Thursday of last week in the middle of the afternoon. So mom came over in the morning. We did like baby boot camp. She helped me like change diapers and like do bottles, and I showed her like how he likes to nap and this, that, and the other, and we did tummy time, and I showed her how to put him in and out of the car seat and in and out of the car. And then she went home when Eric got home from work. And then, Friday, I can't even remember. Honestly, I don't even remember what we did Friday. But Saturday, we went to our friend's house. And this is what I was saying about like getting into another hobby. Again, more honestly, like reawakening an old hobby. So obviously I'm a lover of hobbies and collecting things, right? So I love diamond painting. I have Lego behind me. I'm a big Lego fan. I don't have any of it displayed, but I love to color. I have lots in the cabinet that's like right behind me. That's my coloring cabinet. So it has all my markers, all my coloring books, like all that stuff. I love to color. I also love collecting cards. Specifically, my collection mainly was Magic the Gathering cards. I know I've mentioned that I like to play Magic the Gathering on the channel before. I play Commander, if anyone was curious. I do know how to play Standard, but I do prefer Commander, where you get a 100-card deck and then a Commander card. Commander, or Magic the Gathering, I should say, is a game, right? It's a card game, but it's also kind of like a collector thing. Like you can collect cards. Cards actually have, some of them have very high value, and like that you can trade them with people, or you can keep them in your collection, and it's just like it's collecting cards. Another very popular card collecting game is Pokemon. Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. I haven't collected a Pokemon card since I was 6, 7 years old. And I did when I was young in the 90s. I was born before Pokemon, okay? Pokemon is turning 30 years old this year. I am 34, okay? I will be 34 at the end of the month. I love Pokemon. I watched the show as a kid and all of the animes. I remember like having my binder and like having all my cards, and they wouldn't let us, they banned it from my school because they thought it was gambling. They were like, it's like baby gambling. So they wouldn't let us trade Pokemon cards in school, and it was like this whole thing. So after school we would all like bring our binders, and like in the playground we would be like trading Pokemon cards. It was hilarious. And then, you know, as kids do, you grow up and you forget about all your childhood stuff and you just like leave it to the wolves, whatever, and it ends up in someone's garage. Well, my two best friends, Sam and Cynthia, they recently got back into Pokemon cards, like collecting them, and they were trying to master set one of the newer sets of cards that had came out from Pokemon. Master setting basically means that you collect one of every single card from that set. So if there's 150 cards in the set, you open packs and you try to collect all 152 cards, just as an example. So they were collecting them, and whenever I would go to their house on Saturdays, me and Eric, every Saturday we spend it with our friends, and so we would go to their house, and like they would always be like ripping packs and putting them in their binders, and I was like, oh my gosh, like so nostalgic. Like it's Pokemon. I'm like, who doesn't love Pokemon? So I was like, that's so cool. And again, why do I only like expensive hobbies? Lego is expensive, diamond painting is expensive, coloring is the least expensive of all my hobbies, but it can get expensive. Pokemon cards, magic cards, all that, very expensive. Why do I am not a jewelry girl. You will not catch me with a Coach purse or the best makeup or hair, but man, do I have expensive taste in hobbies. Holy cow. What is wrong with me? And I just had a baby. Anyway, so we would go to their house. We'd go to their house and they'd be like ripping packs and putting stuff in their binder. They collected so many Pokemon cards to the point where they had like duplicates of cards that they had like unboxed, whatever, or unripped packs, whatever, however you want to say it. So, also, can we just talk about the size of the stack of my bronze? This is bronze. This is bronze. This is gold. This is silver. It's getting out of hand. Oh, I'll just keep it back here. Here, let me move this out of the way a little bit, or I can move it back here. Ugh. This is my Blinkety Bites setup that I have to kit up, that I have not kitted up yet, which I need to do. Add it to the list. And we have family coming into town this week, so I'm a mess. Again, messy girl crafts. You know this. Okay. So they had opened so many Pokemon cards that they were able to create, because I was joking, I was like, oh my gosh, I bet you I could master set this set. If you're into Pokemon, it was Prismatic Evolutions. That's what they were trying to master set. And if you know anything about Pokemon, you know that Prismatic Evolutions is like the worst pull rate for the rare cards ever. Like everyone's complaining about it. It's a beautiful set of cards, but like to pull the ones that are like more rare and more expensive, in this particular set of cards, it's very, very hard to pull the expensive rare cards. Like extra hard, more than normal. But anyway, so I was joking with them. I was like, oh, I bet you I could master set this set of Pokemon cards at the same time as you with just using your duplicates. And my friend Cynthia was like, oh, okay, bet. So she literally made me a binder of all of her duplicates. So I did not have to buy anything. I did not have to buy any cards. She made me the binder. She put them all in order with me. She like taught me how to do it. Because again, I haven't collected Pokemon cards since I was like 7. So she explained how it works now and all the difference. Like her and Sam explained modern day Pokemon to me. Because again, when I hear Pokemon, other than thinking of like nostalgic 90s, I think of like Logan Paul with a Charizard around his neck. Like that's like my dichotomy of Pokemon. It's like my fond memories of collecting Pokemon cards as a child, and then cut to like Logan Paul with like a first edition Charizard on a chain around his neck, like screaming at people. And I was like, there's gotta be, I'm missing something. There's a middle, There's a middle, and I want to find the middle. So anyway, so they were explaining it to me and whatever. And then it just like got me back into it. Like I was like watching, they would let me like whenever they bought like product, like whatever, they would let me rip the packs with them, which is so addicting, by the way. If you have like an addictive personality, don't collect anything because it's gonna be the death of you. So ooh, oh gosh, this is such a beautiful gold card. Oh, Margaret, I love you. Okay, so yeah, so they would just, anytime that they would rip packs, they would let me open the packs with them. And then obviously it was their cards, but like I would get to open them with them. And sometimes I would pull hits for them. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, like whatever. And so eventually, I had to buy a pack for myself. I was like, well, I might as well try to pull some good cards for myself because I now have this binder that's like 75% full of cards. And like, I kind of want to finish the set too now because it's like, I'm already over halfway there. And so every Saturday, like me and my friends, we would just like get a couple packs, rip them, put them in our thing. If it was whatever, we just got into Pokemon. They got into it before I did, but like still like now, and then Eric of course got into it too because we're all into it. And he was like, I love Pokemon. I remember, like he's like even a bigger nerd than I am. So he's like, oh my gosh. Like, so now all four of us are like into this thing. Right. And today's Tuesday. So Sunday, just this last Sunday, there was a trading card event, like a TCG trading card. Like you could buy, like there's vendors there. You could buy product. You can trade with the vendors or with each other. It was like a really cool like event for anyone, any card collectors. They had stuff for Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, One Piece. There's like a bunch of different popular trading card brands, I guess, but we were there for Pokemon for sure. So we went on Sunday and it was crazy. It was at a community park that had like a basketball court inside. So they basically took over the basketball court and it was just tables upon tables upon tables of people selling Pokemon cards, and they had all their binders out on the table and you could walk up and like trade. You could trade with the stores for the cards you wanted, or you could just buy it outright. They had sealed product from the 90s. Like they had like first generation Pokemon in these like acrylic cases that were like pristine, and they were selling them for like thousands of dollars. It was insane. I honestly should have taken a video or a picture or something to insert here, but I didn't take any photos or video because I was just so overwhelmed by the amount of human beings in this room buying, selling, trading. But it was really fun. Like it was so much fun. Like the community aspect of card trading is honestly one of the best parts about card trading. I think it's funny that we're talking about cards while we're sorting treasure quest cards. I just think that's funny. But anyway, so yeah, another gold card. Another one. How many do I have already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I have 5 gold cards. How many did I say I needed to do something? Hold on. Sorry, pause my story for treasure quest cards. Okay. I'm only 1 away from having enough to do a custom kit. You need 5 gold cards, or sorry, you need 6 gold cards to get a custom diamond painting, and then 4 gold cards for the $200 gift card. Interesting. So if I find 1 more gold card in this pile... I forgot about this one! I have 6! Oh, that's very exciting. Oh, I don't know what to do with this information. Okay, I don't want to get sidetracked. Well, we have enough of the gold cards to do a custom diamond painting. I'm assuming we have enough of the silver and the bronze as well. We'll circle back to that though, because I'm definitely going to want to get another archived kit because that's amazing. So we'll have to brainstorm about which archived kit I would get next if I could turn them in for a custom. But again, I don't want to deviate too hard, so let's keep talking about what I was talking about. So Sunday they had the event at this basketball court within this park. It was inside and it was air conditioned, but honestly there were so many people there. It was so hot inside. Thank God we brought a huge Eric bought like a Ryobi battery operated fan that could clip onto the stroller, and I made fun of him for it, but thank God he got 2 of them because I had that thing pointed at Eli the entire event and he did not sweat an ounce. Eric and I were drenched in sweat, but Eli was like perfectly content. He even had a blanket on, okay? I was like, okay, Eric, you win. You win, because that was the best purchase ever. And he got 2 of them. We only brought 1, but next time we do something like that, I'll bring both and point 1 at me and 1 at him, because it was so hot. And it was only hot because there were so many warm bodies in the room. Like it was like so many people were there. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to like navigate my like stroller around people. It was chaos in like in the best way, truly. But yeah, so we went with our friends Sam and Cynthia, and we just had the best time. Cynthia brought her kids. Ryan, her daughter, was like getting free stuff, like because she's small and cute. So like she like walked up to a vendor and was like talking about Pokemon cards with the vendor, and of course she's like this adorable little 7-year-old that like knows what she's talking about Pokemon cards. So they're just like giving her free like blister packs and like promos from the 30-year anniversary, and I'm like, Eli, you need to start walking and talking so people give you free stuff, because this is amazing. So it's just really funny. So yeah, the kids had a great time. We had a great time as adults. Like we bought a lot of stuff. And I had made the decision, because I was like, again, the thing with Pokemon, by the way, I just finished emptying this. This is completely empty now. That is so satisfying. Let me quickly put the ones, okay, so these are the black cards that I have already scratched for the codes for my first custom, so I'm just going to pop these in here because they're scratched already. And then I think I will still leave the backs exposed just because I know I scratched them. So I can just mentally make a note of that. And then I will skip a page. Yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll skip a page, and then I'll put in the cards that somebody else gave me, because again, I don't want to really mix these with mine, although this one gold card might be used for a custom for myself, because I forgot that there was a gold card here, but these are all unused. Like I said, if you need a bronze card, let me know, but the gold cards are pretty valuable because they're more rare than black cards in my opinion. Okay, so I'm just popping these in. So yeah, we were at the event. It was really fun. We bought a bunch of stuff. Like Eric and I bought a bunch of cards. Oh, that's what I was saying. The problem with Pokemon is that because it's so popular, like it's had a resurgence, right? Like all of the millennials that collected Pokemon cards as a child are now reinvesting in the hobby all at the same time, because we're all adults with money now and we all like hate what's going on in the world, and so cardboard crack is what makes us happy, apparently. Apparently all of us millennials are just trying to like get a dopamine hit from our childhood before things got terrible. So anywho, it's very expensive to collect Pokemon nowadays, because let's put it this way. If you were to get a box, they have this thing called an elite trainer box. It's basically like a box of Pokemon cards that are relative to a certain set of cards with a theme. And the elite trainer boxes come with not only packs of cards, but also like dice to play the game and card sleeves, and like it comes with a couple cool things in addition to the packs of cards. It's like a box like thing. If you were just to buy it off of the Pokemon website, which everything is sold out there constantly, but if you were ever to buy it from them at MSRP or like the actual selling price, it would be like $50, which is expensive, but not like so expensive. Like you might buy that for someone for their birthday or Christmas. $50 Elite Trainer box of Pokemon cards. There are sets that came out no more than a month ago, and their Elite Trainer boxes are already going for sale for $200, $300. And what people do is they will buy cases of them, and they'll keep them sealed for years and years and years. And that way the value goes up. And then when those cards are no longer in print, then they sell them to collectors for thousands of dollars. It's insane. It's like Netflix needs to make a documentary, honestly, for the Pokemon 30th year anniversary. I need like an underbelly documentary on Pokemon cards and the scalping scene of like collectors versus investors. Because that's the thing, is like you have a Pokemon collector. Again, I can barely call myself that because I only got back into it like a month ago. But you have someone like me who's like casually buying cards and like casually trying to make something happen there for themselves, like get cute cards that they want. But then you have people who are using it as like an investment, and they're buying tons and tons. Like they're not investing in the S&P 500. They're buying Pokemon cards in sealed product and then saving it for years, untouched, unopened, unlooked at, and then they're finding people with a lot of money like years down the road, and they'll sell it to them and make quadruple the money, like a bajillion times the money that they originally bought it for when it was new. So it's just crazy. It's just so crazy. But anyway, so I thought to myself, because again, some of the cards, just for one card that is like super rare, you could spend hundreds of dollars. So I was like, again, for free, I had kind of almost made a whole set of cards for myself from this one Prismatic Evolution set, because again, my friends had so many duplicates. So I was almost able to do that, but then I was like, I'm never going to spend the hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get the cards I need to finish this set of cards, because I'm just not really going to do that. But I was like, but I really like collecting Pokemon cards again. Like I'm having really a lot of fun in the hobby. So what can I do? Like what kind of collector can I be so I can collect with a purpose, but not overdo it? And so, this is so funny. So I decided that what I was going to do was, again, it's going to happen over my lifetime. It's not something that I'm going to finish in like a year or 2 years. It's going to take me like forever. But I've decided that Eric and I, because Eric's doing it with me, he's actually doing his own, which I'm like, this is insane that we're both doing this side by side. But we've decided that we are going to collect a Pokédex. So basically what that means is there are currently in rotation 9 generations of Pokemon, 1,025 Pokemon. So we want to collect a card for every single Pokemon ever to be in existence. All the way from, Bulbasaur from 1999 to whatever the heck Pokemon they have. There were names of Pokemon, I was like, that can't be real. Like, that's fake. And they're like, no, that's a thing. Like, there's a Pokemon that's themed around olives. I'm like, what? Olives? Like, what? Whatever. It's funny. It's kind of funny, the things that are what they are. Okay, I'm organizing my gold cards now, and I don't have any duplicate artists. So I'm just going to put them in. And Margaret's going first, because of course she is. But yeah, so Eric and I are literally going to we're going to attempt to collect one of every single Pokemon card. Well, not every single one. We're going to collect one of every Pokemon in a card. And ideally, like, as I go to like more shows and stuff and shops where they sell singles, you can buy some of these. Okay, this is what's crazy. So a pack of 10, it's 10. A booster pack is 10 Pokemon cards, right? And for the more popular sets, you can spend $20 to $25 sometimes on one pack of 10 cards, and you don't know what's in there. You don't know if there's a hit in there. It's nothing. You don't know. There's just 10 random cards, and it's a crapshoot. So you could spend $20 to $25 on one pack of 10 cards to maybe get a hit. That's like gambling, right? Or you could go to a card shop, like a local card shop, which we have one near us that we love. They see us like every week, and they're like, they love us. You could go to a local card shop or an event like we did last Sunday where it was like a trading event, and you could buy the single card that you are hunting for like $3, $2, $5. I'm like, that's like a no-brainer to me. So that's what Eric and I are doing. So essentially, like, we're going to get one of every single Pokemon, whatever, like a normal one, and then eventually we'll trade up or purchase the better versions of those cards, like the foils or the hollows or the full arts or whatever. So that's our plan. Again, and it's fun because there is a definite amount of Pokemon, right? Currently, there are 1,025 Pokemon in existence. As more generations come out, we will collect the ones that are added, but there are an infinite amount of Pokemon cards and Pokemon sets that will come out. I can't imagine how expensive it would be to try to master set every single set of Pokemon cards that come out, when each set sometimes has 100 to 200 cards in them, and I would say about 5% of those cards are worth hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. So it doesn't make sense to master set every single thing that comes out unless you have stupid money. Like if you have like crazy money, I would probably do that, but I don't. I have normal middle class money, and so I can easily find myself like opening a box of Pokemon cards, putting them in their number order, and then eventually if I do finish my Pokédex, which is like the catalog of all of my Pokemon, I can then go to trade shows and be like, okay, I have like just a basic version of this Pokemon, but they have this really cool version of that Pokemon. I'm going to trade for that card, or I'm going to buy that card for a couple bucks and upgrade the one in my binder. Right? Right? Responsible collecting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I put my 5 gold cards here. I'm keeping that 1 gold card over there because I don't want to keep it with my stuff, but I'm putting it over there. I'm going to skip a page. So this has there's 1 on this page. I'm going to leave that blank, and I'm going to leave this one blank because, well, actually I don't think I have to do that. Because if the most gold cards you ever need to turn in is 6, this is 5, and that would be 6, 7, 8. So maybe I don't have to skip pages because every time I get enough to do something, I'm going to do it and then move these into the other binder once they're scratched. So I lied. I'm going to leave these 3 blank on this page, but then I'm going to start my silvers right here. Sorry, I'm just talking myself through this because I'm like, if you don't need more than 6, you're never going to have like a bunch in here unused because I'm going to use them as I get them. Because why would I not? So, okay, now this is silver. So silver, this is my silver stack. Let me see how many silver I have. Oh my gosh, the bronze stack is serious. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have 32 silver cards, which is a lot. So I will attempt to put these by artist, roughly. So I'll do a flip through at the end of the video so you can actually see them all a lot closer and better. I don't think I'm going to have that many duplicate artists, to be honest here. Like maybe Margaret Morales, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to have that many duplicates, but we'll see. I have some artists that I have a bunch of canvases from, but the cards might be like the bronze stack. I'll probably have duplicate artists, but silver and gold not so much because it's just not that way. Maybe Chrysabug, but not yet. Sorry, this time I need to think about it. Ivy, okay, I have an Ivy art by Julia. Here's another Chrysabug. Disney might have, yeah, Disney's gonna have a couple in it. Mrs. Butter D. I don't have any out here yet. Eau Claire Studios, Willowing Art, Yume. I do have 2 Yume's, another Margaret, another Mrs. Butter D. Disney, Erica the Goober, Margaret Morales again, Geneva Bowers again, Jeremiah Kettner, Catriona Crehan, and Marigona Sully. I think Marigona Sully, did I already have one down? No. No, I did not. These are all singles. Okay, so Margaret always goes first because she's my favorite. So Margaret, I have Oleander, Hades and Persephone, Inside Watery Eyes, and Satura. So I'll do Satura first, then Hades and Persephone, Inside Watery Eyes, and Oleander. Then I will do, who has the next most? I think it's probably, how many? I have 2 Yume's, 2 Ivies, 2 Geneva Bowers, 2 Chrysabug, 3 Disney. Okay, Disney, I have Enchanted Life, which I just unboxed on the channel. I have that one. I have Eeyore, and I have Ariel, Currently Busy Exploring. So we'll do it in that order. So that's 3. Then for 2s, I have Mrs. Butter D, I have Halloween Bedroom, and Artsy Girl. And then for Ivy Dollamore, I have Marie Christmas, which is a current whip. And I have Fairy Lights. Then I have 2 Yume Arts, Sakura Festival and 13th Hour. I have 2 Geneva Bowers, which is Dragon Room and a Cup of Sunshine. Chrysabug has 2. There's Freya and Freya, Goddess of Beauty and War. That's really funny. These are both Freya cards. It's really funny. I'm trying to like vaguely put them in the order per artist that I like received the kit in or that it released. Like, but like it's not perfect, but I'm trying to like mentally remember. And then if I went oldest to newest based on these singles, Cozy Cabin, I have finished this diamond painting. I have finished Flower Crazy, Cozy Cabin with Steve Reed. I've finished Flower Crazy by Sandra Winther. Let's see. I haven't finished any of these other ones yet, but the oldest one here would probably be Winter Solace by Abraham Hunter. Then Cat and Magnolia by Robert Nieto. Elephant and the Dream by Willowing Art. That's an old one. Jewels of the Sea by Eau Claire Studio is an old one. O Come Emmanuel by Donna Gelsinger is old. Let's see. Flower Fairy by Jamaica Murphy is old. A Kind of Magic by Maria Abagnale is old. When I say old, I just mean like it was released like a longer time ago than what I have here still. Let's see. I can't remember if Duck Bath was before Clara's Christmas because they were both 2024, I believe. No, yeah, I think they were 2024 releases. Clara's Christmas was one of the Christmas releases, and Duck Bath was art by Julia's like coming of age for Diamond Art Club, but that was in 2024. So I want to say the Christmas drop happened before Black Friday. So Clara's Christmas first, then Duck Bath. Then Witch Kitty Brew and Sweet Seance are both from Halloween 2025. Flamingo Sunset I don't think was this late in the year, but I'm just going to put it next. And then Rainy Summer Day I think was Black Friday 2025. So those are all my silver cards. So I'm going to put these in now. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about Pokemon cards. Yeah, I think I'm super excited to, like, again, kind of reinvigorate a hobby that I had previously as a kid, but do it in a way where I'm actually going to be able to, like, I don't know, there's, like, an end game to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I will collect all of the Pokemon that exist, and then they're not constantly making new Pokemon. Like, this year is the 30th year of Pokemon being a thing, and Generation 10 has not come out yet, but it probably will come out like in the next year or two. So 10 generations over a span of 30 years is good. Like that's like okay, like it's not too crazy. Now the amount of sets that they come out with each year is a lot. That is a very much higher rate for collectors to keep up with, which is why I don't want to go that route, because again, I don't have that type of money. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone, but I'm happy to make my little Pokédex, and it's really cool. I got binders off of Amazon, and I haven't gotten all of them yet because I don't have the need to get every single one yet, but my plan is to get one binder per generation of Pokemon. And so like I'll have like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and they'll all be in their own binder. So it's like organized. And then when Generation 10 comes out, I'll buy another binder and just work on that set as a new set. So anyways, I'm really excited about it. If you guys are like, Ashley, you're such a nerd, nobody cares, I get it. But like, let me live my 90s childhood, okay? It's nostalgic for me. And again, the world sucks right now. So anywhere where you can find a little magic is worth it. And diamond painting still brings me a ton of magical happiness. I said this in Kara's live on Monday. We did week 2 of Mini DP Madness. So again, if you are participating in Mini DP Madness, please go make sure you watch the live or check the Facebook page to see if you won a prize. Because we gave away like 8 or 9 prizes for week 2. The people, the event folks have been so generous, like donating. All the sponsors have been so generous donating like stuff from their shops and gift cards and supplies and mini diamond painting kits and just everything. So during the live, when we were just like chit-chatting before we started doing the giveaways and stuff, I was just saying how I'm really thankful that minis, like we're in mini March season, because I just have been a little intimidated to pick up some of my bigger diamond paintings because again, doing Eli and like all of his stuff, he's such a good baby and he really is an easy baby. You feed him, you change his diaper, you cuddle him, you do tummy time with him. He takes a lot of naps still. Like he's still, even though he's 2 months old almost, he still is sleeping a majority of the day and night. But he sleeps a lot. So it's not like I'm constantly having to chase him around. He can't even roll over yet. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I do have time while I'm on maternity leave during the day to work on like diamond paintings. I've just been so tired, like from like just not getting a lot of sleep at night, that I have been taking lots of naps, or I've been kind of looking at my Pokemon stuff, or I've been working on my minis. And the minis are great because they're mini and they're easy to like take up and down the stairs. My bigger projects, I'm a little bit more intimidated to work on. Also because like I would never work on diamond paintings at my couch because that wouldn't be very like ergonomic for me to do that. Like I would have major back pain if I tried to diamond paint on my coffee table. So if I were to diamond paint one of my larger paintings downstairs, it would be at my dining room table. But currently my dining room table, the way it's set up is it's 2 benches. So it's a wooden dining table with 2 wooden like full benches on either side, and there's no captain's chairs, and it's a 6-seater. So I don't have a proper chair to sit in to diamond paint downstairs. If I sat on that wood bench, it's not a problem when you're eating dinner, because like you just eat dinner and then you get up and like you go back to the couch. You're only sitting down for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. If I was doing hours of diamond painting, my back would be broken sitting on that wooden bench for hours. So eventually Eric and I do want to get like nicer chairs for the 2 like captain's ends of the dining table. But until then, I don't really like to diamond paint downstairs anything that's too large that I can't just diamond paint on the couch on my little side table. Because that's the thing, is I have these little C tables on the side of the couch and my minis fit on it perfectly, and I can diamond paint very comfortably on the couch, my minis, but I can't really do anything bigger than that. So I haven't really touched any of my big whips, and it's kind of sad because I want to, but I haven't gotten to the place where I feel comfortable like being upstairs if he's downstairs, and we haven't set up his camera yet because he sleeps in our room right now, so we haven't had to set up his like his like the whatchamacallit, the baby monitor. We haven't set it up. We have one, we just haven't set it up yet because he's with one of us at all times, so we don't need it. Maybe I need to think about setting it up though, so that way I'm not required to be in the same room as him 24/7 while he naps. Obviously when he's awake I want to be in the same room as him, but if he's napping, I've just been spending a lot of time just like staring at him, and I need to like break away from that a little bit and just like take that time to like do something for myself every once in a while. So yeah, but anyway, so minis have been my thing right now, but I haven't been doing a lot of the larger diamond paintings. And I also was saying in the live with Kara that I had all these plans for 2026 with my paintings, and like I was gonna do a big theme this year of like Black Friday, Cyber Monday kits, and I was always gonna have one of those kitted up, which technically I do have a Black Friday kit kitted up from 2024. It's just not started, and I don't know when I'm gonna be able to start it because right now we're doing our minis, and I don't know what April's gonna look like yet. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be ready. Maybe I will, and I'm not saying I won't be. Maybe I just don't know. Am I gonna be ready to work on some of my bigger paintings again? Do I want to kit up a new project when I already have projects that still need to be done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these things are going through my head, and I know I'm probably overthinking it, but it's just the way my brain works. And so I'm like, because usually during March, this is my birthday month, I always want to kit up a Margaret Morales for my birthday month, but I feel silly kitting up a Margaret when I have 2 huge kits kitted up, one round, one square. Plus, I have my Marie Christmas whip that's almost done. I have 2 rows left. I just need to do it. So that's mentally where I'm at. So I'm just like, and then I'm like, do I just like be like an ostrich and stick my head in the sand and just keep doing minis for 2026 because that's apparently all I can mentally accomplish? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I completely annihilate my mini stash and I do every mini I own. Maybe we pivot. Is that a good idea? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Do I abandon all large projects and only work on medium to small to snack size projects for 2026 because I just had a baby? That honestly sounds kind of fun. Someone told me, I don't remember if it was in my comment section on one of my videos or like in a live or something, somebody said that 2026 was the year of minis for them, and I was like, why didn't I think of that when I was planning on having a baby this year? Because that would have been very convenient for me. Instead, I chose to do Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is all very, very large canvases. But again, as I said in the live on Monday, everything is a mini if you look at it that way. Every diamond painting is one square at a time. You're on nobody's timetable but your own. There's not, I don't want to pressure myself to finish things like once a month just so I have something to show you guys. Like, you guys are so gracious and you always tell me, like, we don't care what you do, just be you. And so I appreciate the grace that you give me to not be like a machine, because I am very much not a machine right now. Okay, so these are all my bronze cards. By the way, there are so many of them. So I think I'm not going to count them all right now. I'm just going to divide them by artist as best as I can. And then maybe we'll try to count them at the end. I don't know. Maybe we don't count them. Maybe we don't want to know how many there are. Maybe we just want to look at them because they're so pretty. What I will do, okay, this is what I'll do because counting them feels crazy. I'll tell you like who has the most cards per artist, because I'm still going to do the artist thing because that was fun. But I'll do that. So I'm just going to start dividing them up by artist, and we'll see how far we get with that. This was my, see, it's kind of like memory lane. This was my very first diamond painting that was sent to me from Diamond Art Club to sneak peek. When I was picked for the sneak peek team, this was the very first canvas that I was sent. So I have it in my stash still. It's Tropical Splendor by Steve Sundrum. Okay. So these are all Disney. Anyway, so yeah, long story long, I've been getting back into getting back into Pokemon cards, but I also have all of my other hobbies that I like to do, plus like diamond painting, but I have really been enjoying diamond painting small stuff. Wow, even the Treasure Quest cards have gotten better. Like, I'm looking at some of the original Treasure Quest cards, like before they put words on the back, and like the pictures are really pretty, but they're like a little bit blurry, and now some of them are like so crisp and clean. It's like, it's crazy. Anyway, so this is Yume Art, and this is Margaret. I need to give Margaret some space because I know she's gonna have a bunch in this pile. So Margaret, Mrs. Butter D. Trying to find ones that I know are gonna have a lot. Ivy, Dollamore, Rita Konya will have a lot. Mrs. Butter D will have a lot. Yume Art already has a spot. Okay. We're good. Yume Art. Okay. Anyway, so I've been just enjoying doing multiple things and going outside with Eli, but I just get really tired, obviously, when I go outside and spend a lot of time outside. That makes me even more sleepy. So I've been delaying my filming, and it's really odd filming the day before that the video is supposed to go up, because I'm used to editing having to take me like a really, really, really long time. But I'm testing out this new editing software because I previously used Canva Pro to edit all of my videos, but sometimes because Canva is hosted like in a browser, sometimes it acts up, and it always acts up at very inconvenient times. And sometimes it stresses me out to the point where it makes me want to like rip my hair out and not do videos anymore. And obviously we don't want that to happen. We don't want that. So I was like, I need to find a solution to this editing thing where I don't have to, essentially what I was having to do with Canva Pro is, let's say I filmed a 2-hour whip and chat, I would have to divide that whip and chat on my phone into 30-minute increments and then upload all of those 30-minute increments into this software that made the file size smaller. And then after that took 3 hours, I would take all of those clips and upload them into Canva and then re-edit together all of those 30-minute clips into the, not even 30 minutes, it was like 20 minutes. So it was like 3 clips per hour. So 6 clips usually, sometimes 7 clips because I talk forever. And then I have to re-splice it all together, and then I'd have to edit it, download it, upload it. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It drove me insane, and it took hours to edit videos because I also had to watch back the entire video because I'm crazy and I have to watch back the video to make sure that if I say, oh, I'm going to put a link in there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, like I would always like be like, oh, I don't remember how many times I said that, so I have to watch the video to make sure I actually do the things I said I was going to do. Really what I need to do is have like a little notebook next to me. That way every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to pop up a picture here, I'm going to do this, I like have a notebook so that way I can just remember like, oh yeah, these are all the things I said I was going to do. So I don't always have to watch the whole thing back, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. Margaret, hold on, Sasha, Sarah, Margaret, Miss Holly, I just saw her. Where are you, Miss Holly? There you are. Any Hoosers. So, what was I saying? Oh, the editing. So now that I'm trying out this new way to edit, I'm actually able to edit a lot faster, which is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because now my editing process takes like a third of the time it used to, which is a dream, but it makes me like tell myself like, oh, you can do that later because the editing won't take that long. So literally I'm filming this tonight. I only have a couple more minutes before I have to end anyway because Eric needs me to go downstairs in like 30 minutes. But then like, so there's that. But then it's like tomorrow morning I have to wake up and like edit this video so it's ready for you guys. Like, I'm like, I need to not procrastinate so that I can just do things and they're done, whatever. But this should take me no more than the next 30 minutes anyway, and then we can be done. Trying to think of other updates. Oh, so again, we went to the card shop, or not the card shop, the trading card event on Sunday all day. It was so much fun. We got a lot of stuff. We started organizing our binders and stuff, which was really fun. We opened all the packs that we bought. Eli was an angel the whole time we were there. Then yesterday was kind of a nothing day for me. Like I just kind of like did Eli's routine, and again I was too tired to film last night, so I didn't. But we did have the live for Mini DP Madness, so I did the live. And then that was pretty much it. Can you guys hear him downstairs? He's crying because it's his bottle time. Eric's probably feeding him his 9 o'clock bottle. This is Iodolmar. So yeah, so really that's all that's happened over the last week is just like doctor's appointments, getting into another hobby again, some diamond painting, and then event stuff. What else was I gonna tell you? Oh, Eli has his 1 month doctor's appointment on Monday, which is I think the 23rd. So that's his 2 month appointment. He had to, at his 1 month appointment, they asked me to schedule him a ultrasound to confirm that he does not have hip dysplasia because he was born breech. Because he was breech throughout my entire pregnancy pretty much, since like from week 24 onward he was breech the whole time. And so because of that, they wanted to confirm that he didn't have hip dysplasia because his legs were like in an awkward position for so many weeks and he was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, whatever. So they when they assessed him at the doctor's office, they were like, we don't think he has it, but we would feel more comfortable if you just got it checked so that way we can confirm he doesn't have it. And so I did his ultrasound like a couple weeks ago, and it's confirmed he does not have hip dysplasia. He was such an angel during that entire doctor's appointment. I was so scared. I was like, he's gonna scream and cry and they're gonna like have to, because the place that we went to take him, I told them that he was like a baby, but like normally they only do adults, but they did it and he did it and everything was fine and it was like really good. And I was like, okay. So I was like very thankful that they were so kind. The woman who did his ultrasound was like talking to him the whole time, and like he was just like looking at her, and I think he thought it was kind of a massage because it was an ultrasound, so they took the wand with the goo on it and like rubbed his hips, and I'm like, he probably thought he went to the spa. There she is. I was like, where is Ivy Dolmore? I don't think Nathan Miller, Maria Casanova, and Katriona Crehan, those might be one-offs. So this one's probably a one-off too. And another Margaret. Oh, 3 Margarets. Excuse me. Oh, Katriona. Maybe she's not a one-off. Where did I just put her? Katriona. Oh, no. No, maybe she is a one-off. What did she just do? What did I say? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. I got confused. Oh, I've done this one in Santorini. Do you guys remember? This is like one of the first ones I did on the channel. It came out beautiful. It's displayed in my father-in-law's beach house. It's beautiful. So his ultrasound went perfectly, and that was great. Sorry, this says Carmen Lowe, and it's Bear Brick Gia. I just know that her name is Carmen Lowe, but I already put down a Bear Brick Gia somewhere. There it is. And Dakota Detweiler's over there. Mrs. Butter D. So, that already happened, but I'll tell them that at his 2-month appointment, the combo feeding with formula at night and breast milk during the day is still going really well. I'm only pumping 4 times a day right now, which is crazy to me because of how often I was pumping before. But I was pumping every 2 to 3 hours prior to him turning a month old, and I was getting maybe 16 ounces of milk a day, and now I'm pumping 4 times a day, and I'm getting 20 to 24 ounces a day. And I'm getting to freeze 1 4-ounce bottle every single day to get back stock for when I go back to work, so he has milk while I'm not at the house with him. So it's such a blessing that it's working out that way. I was super discouraged having to combo feed with formula because I really wanted to exclusively breastfeed, but honestly, it's been the biggest blessing because now I can actually save milk for him, whereas before I was only able to give him everything I was producing at the moment. So it really has been like a blessing in disguise. These are Margaret's. This is Mrs. Butter D. Mrs. Butter D. You may art. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a tie to see who I have the most of, honestly. Do I have a Chrysabug pile already? I don't know that I do. Oh, I do. Okay. And this is someone that's probably a one-off. Disney. Robert Nieto. Sandra Bergeron. Cussing Kelsey. Wanda Mum. Those are probably all one-offs. Sorry, I'm trying to get through these as fast as I can because I know I can't be up here forever. Mary Gonasuli. I feel like Mary Gonasuli has a pile. Where did she go? Maybe she doesn't have a pile yet. Alright. That's probably a one-off. Oh, this can go with SpongeBob. I have like a cartoons pile. Jenny Lee. Oh, here's a Mary Gonasuli. That's probably why I thought that. Art by Julia. Did I have Duck? No, Duck Bath was a silver. That's why I thought I had her already. Another Mary Gonasuli. Riley Gray is probably a one-off. Chrysabug is right here. Geneva Bowers, I haven't started a pile for her in this set yet. Rita Konya has a pile. Disney has a pile. Margaret. Bear Brick Gia. Miss Holly. The Miss Holly paintings that I have are all absolutely insane. I don't always buy Miss Holly, but when I do, holy cow. Do I not have a Rosie Scribbles yet? Oh wait, I did have an Art by Julia. I thought I just put that down somewhere. Oh well. This is a Rosie Scribbles. Right there. And then these are probably one-offs. Aristocracy, Jenny Lee, and Riley Gray. Alright, this is the last pile. Let's take a look. Okay, this is Disney. This is a Margaret Mystery. Margaret. Erica the Goober, I don't think has one yet in this pile. Image World is a one-off probably. This one is just done by Diamond Art Club. I don't have an artist on that one. Becca Tyndall, that's a one-off. I know I only own one Becca Tyndall. Abraham Hunter. Rita Konya. Claudia McKinney is a one-off. I'm just going to make a pile of one-offs because I just know that these probably don't have multiple. Becca doesn't have. Okay. Chrysabug. Willowing Arts. I don't think has any yet. I'll just do this. Bear Brick Gia. Erica the Goober did have a pile. I definitely said her name. Where did I put her? Nobody knows. I'll just put this right here for now. I have no idea. Mary Gonasuli. Maddie Arts. Rita Konya. I thought I had a lot more Maddie Arts. Oh, here's another Erica the Goober. Alright, that's officially a pile. Jamaica Murphy had a pile in the other one, but I don't think I have her down here yet. Ivy Dollamore is right here. Ivy Dollamore, Mrs. Butter D, Roy Trin, no. Rose Catherine Kahn, another Ivy. Right there. Sorry if this is boring, I'm just sorting all these. Mrs. Butter D, Disney, Puffy Gator, Roy Trin, and Katrina, or sorry, Rose Catherine Kahn. I don't have multiple of that. I only have, it's crazy some of the ones that only are ones. I only have one Peggy Collins, one Rose Catherine Kahn, one Roy Trin, one Puffy Gator, one Abraham Hunter. Again, this is just in the bronze cards, not in my collection overall. One Willowing Arts, one Cussing Kelsey, one Sandra Bergeron, one Nocturnal Creations, one Dakota Detweiler, one Rosie Scribbles, one Art by Julia, one Geneva Bowers, one Jamaica Murphy, one Maddie Arts, one Sasha Arts, one Gubu Family, one Jody Bergsma, one Sarah Mustafa, one Steve Sundrum, one Emily James, one Sandra Pye, one Mario Sanchez Novato, one Jeremiah Kettner, one Marilyn Casanov, one Sunset Dragon, one Nathan Miller, one Diamond Art Club, one Erica the Goober, one Dion Ong, one Image World, one Evelio Nikolov. Was there an Erica the Goober that oh, I'm sorry. I found the Erica the Goober pile. I was like, I knew I had one. Everybody else, I'm pretty sure these are all one-offs. Oh. Aristocracy, Jenny Lee, and Riley Gray are one-offs as well. Okay, so this is my one-off pile. Let's look at Margaret, because Margaret is definitely the most, if not second to Disney. So we've got Down the Rabbit Hole, Sleeps with Butterflies, Agisai, Chroma, Alice and Roses, The Mystery Kit, Dark Lilith, Spring Awakening, Ocean Eyes, Lumina, Anafel, Mizuchira, Song of Artemis, Onihime, Yume, and Royal Cuddle. Oh, good grief. I don't know the release dates on these, so I'm not going to get this perfect. But I'm going to try to group them by year. So Royal Cuddle, Yume was last year. Onihime, Song of Artemis, Mizuchira, those were their own year. Anafel was with them. Lumina, Ocean Eyes, Spring Awakening, Dark Lilith, The Mystery Kit, Alice and Roses, Chroma was older, Agisai was older, Sleeps with Butterflies was newer, Down the Rabbit Hole was like here. Okay, so the older ones that I have are Agisai, Chroma, Anafel, Mizuchira, Song of Artemis, and Onihime. If I put them in order of like which one I'm most excited about, it's probably Chroma, Mizuchira, Song of Artemis, Onihime, or maybe even Onihime, Onihime, Song of Artemis, and then Anafel and Agisai. And then after those, it's going to go, again, don't quote me because I don't know. I did Alice and Roses. That one is finished. The Mystery Kit, Dark Lilith, Sleeps with Butterflies, and Down the Rabbit Hole. And then Spring Awakening, Ocean Eyes, Royal Cuddle, Lumina, Yume. So those are all of my Margarets. So these are going to go in the binder first for the bronze cards. I'll put my singleton artists last, but these are like main. Disney has, let's see how many. Let me just compare the stacks. Oh, that's pretty close. So Yume has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Yume's in bronze. Disney has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's number 2. Disney, most of these are the small kits though, like Tigger, Pooh Bear, Donald Duck, the Evil Witch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have a couple of the big ones, like Beyond the Grotto. Like, I have a couple big diamond paintings from Disney, but most of them are the small ones. So I'm just going to put the big ones over here, and then I'm going to do the small ones here. Like these are like the princesses from Amazon. So okay, we'll do Donald and Daisy, Tigger and Pooh, the Evil Queen, because those are just like the face ones. And then we'll do my two Amazons, Pocahontas and Jasmine. Pocahontas and Jasmine. And then I have these over here. Let's see. Retro Stitch. We've got multiple Belle ones, multiple Ariel ones, Jasmine and Aurora. So we'll do Belle, then Ariel, then Aurora, then Jasmine. So that's all the Disney ones. So that'll go behind Margaret. Then Yume Arts has a ton as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm definitely going to keep my 3 girls together. Plant delivery, flower delivery, and under the stairs. That's a set of 3 canvases that pretty much go together. Then I'll do Naughty Space Void, because that was my very first diamond painting I ever did from Diamond Art Club. It's very special to me. Then, actually, Moon Eater is in my D-stash pile, so I'm going to put that to the side because I have to put that with its canvas. I don't know how that got in here. Porcelain dress. Okay, so we have Bath Time. We have Starfire Dance. We have Porcelain Dress, Rain for My Parade, The Mystery Kit, Great Escape, and Powered by Firefox. I need to go through. I think I might have to do another round of destashing. Again, not canvases that I don't love, just I'm looking at my stash and I already know that this is going to be another big year of crazy paintings and I need to make more room. So I need to cut the fat somewhere, and that makes me really sad, but I have to be realistic with myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 Mrs. Butter D's. How many Ivies do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Rita Konya has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then there's 4 Marigonasulis, 5 Chrysabugs. Okay, we're doing good. And then how many Miss Hollies? 4. Oh my gosh. And 4 Bear Brick Gias. And then this is a pile of what? Oh, these are more one-offs. So they can go right here with the one-off pile. And this is for my D-stash pile. Okay. So Mrs. Butter D is next. We have Art Shop. We have Catch Me. We'll do Art Shop, Artist Room, Catch Me, Witch's Bedroom, Makeup Routine, Christmas Drink, Moon Girl, and then Witch's Tea House. That's a stack. Then for Ivy Dollamore, we've got Tea Party, Away From It All, Witch's Greenhouse, Bouquet, Big Sis, Breakfast Buddies, and Rose Library. Tea Party I finished. Rose Library is another old but good one. Witch's Greenhouse is oldie but goodie. Big Sis, Away From It All, Bouquet, Breakfast Buddies. So those can all go like that. Then for Rita Konya, we have Halloween Night, Witchy Greenhouse. I think I'm going to destash Levitating Spell, which kills me, but I'm going to put that to the side. I think I'm going to destash that one. It doesn't spark as much joy as it used to. Because there's so many like ones that I have where it's like a bookshelf. This is the one that I'm thinking of. I'm probably going to destash. This one. It's beautiful. It's just, I just have so many that are so similar. Okay. Cozy Christmas, Cozy Autumn, Rainbow Witch, Halloween Night, Witchy Greenhouse. Those are all Rita Konya. Then for Bear Brick Gia, oh wait, no, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Chrysabugs. Chrysabug, we have Goddess of Spring, Persephone, Goddess of the Underworld, Underworldly Romance, Eros and Psyche, and Cat Comforts. A lot of Hades and Persephone and then cats. How appropriate for me. There's 4 Marigonisuli and 4 Bearbrick Gia. So Bearbrick Gia, oh, and there's 4 Miss Holly as well. Okay, so for Bearbrick Gia, we have Corals, Mooncatcher, Wanderlust, and Spiral Dream. And again, I know that these aren't in perfect order, so please do not come for me. I'm just doing the best I can. Miss Holly, we have Magic Arcades, Moments of Tranquility, Clara and the Nutcracker, and Lazy Afternoon. Then we have, for Marigonisuli, we have Cozy Christmas, Christmas Witch, Witchy Greenhouse, and Dragon Books. Then we have, there's 3 Eau Claire Studio and 3 Erica the Goober. So we'll do Erica. We'll do Rainy Day Mermaid, Stardust, and Queen of the Snow Fairies. Then Eau Claire Studio will do Bountiful Voyage, Elven Castle, and Spiral Passage. Then we have Catriona Kringhorn, which is going to be Autumn Colors, and then the Mystery Kit. Rosie Scribbles, we will do Spooky Gamer Girl and Psychic Moon Warrior. Jamaica Murphy will do Star Spirit and then Birch Spirit. And then we have cartoons. We have Invader Zim and SpongeBob. But those will go after Robert Nieto. Oh wait, these are one-offs. Robert Nieto and Vincent Trinidad. I thought I had another. Let me just flip through these really quick. I think I might have a second Robert Nieto, but I might be crazy. Claudia McKinney, Bridget Ashwood, Becca Tyndall, Wanda Mum, Riley Gray, Jenny Lee, Aristocracy, Evelio Nikolov, Image World, Diane Ong, Diamond Art Club, Nathan Miller, Sunset Dragon, Marilyn Casanov, Jeremiah Kettner, Maria Sanchez, Novato, Sandra Pai, Emily James, Steve Sundren, Sarah Mustafa, Jody Bergsma, Gubu Family, Sasha Arts, Maddie Arts. Oh, Jamaica Murphy. Didn't I say her name? I did. Here it is. Blueberry Fairy is going to go with the Jamaica Murphys. Geneva Bowers, art by Julia, Rosie Scribbles, Dakota Detweiler, Nocturnal Creations, Sandra Bergeron, Cussing Kelsey, Willowing Arts, Abraham Hunter, Nana Key or Puffy Gator, Roy Trin, Rose Catherine Kahn and Peggy Collins, Vincent Trinidad, and Robert Nieto. Okay. I was like, I feel like I thought I had more than them, but that's fine. And then these are just cartoony ones. They're one-off, but they're cartoony, so they go together. Okay, so we are now organized in our giant pile, and I have maybe 10 minutes left. So we're going to have to speed run this while I put these in here. Let me flip these the correct direction. Hopefully you guys can still hear me good, because I'm kind of farther away from my camera, but what else was I going to say? Oh, I know I mentioned it last week, but I must have forgotten the timing of everything. So Eric's family is coming into town tomorrow. So Eric's brother is flying in from Wisconsin, and his dad and stepmom and his sister are driving over to our house to spend his brother's birthday here. His brother's birthday is March 20th. So they're going to get here tomorrow and then just spend time with Eli because his brother hasn't met Eli yet. So we're just going to spend a lot of time together, hang out. So his brother is going to leave very early Saturday morning, but we don't know how long his dad and stepmom and sister are going to stay. So we're going to play it by ear, but there is another trading card weekend coming next weekend in St. Pete. And so we're thinking about going. It just depends on when his family leaves, because the event is on Sunday. So if they leave right after dropping off Eric's brother at the airport, then it'll just depend. We'll have to play it by ear, but we really want to go again because it was a lot of fun. And everybody that was at the one we went to last weekend said that the St. Pete one is even bigger, which is insane because this one, it was big, like there were a lot of people, but it was in a small location. I really want to see what it looks like when you have a bigger like area to spread out. So hopefully we'll be able to go again next weekend, because after we went this last Sunday, Eric and I were so excited to get all of our stuff like organized in binders, so that way when we go back we can like trade and like hang out with people and like meet people and stuff. I did successfully trade one Pokemon card for another Pokemon card with a vendor, and that made me feel so official. I was like, I told the guy, I was like, you're my first Pokemon trade ever, and I'm like 30 something years old. And he's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. He's like, I'm honored. Like, the community aspect, no matter what hobby you're in, if the community sucks, it's honestly not worth staying, because I love the diamond painting community, I love the Pokemon community, and like the card collecting community, I love the coloring community. Like, all these hobbies that I have, I think I stay in them because I enjoy the people behind the crafting, and it makes it fun. So yeah, I just was super into seeing everybody again. Like, I was asking all the vendors like a nerd. I was like, are you gonna be there at St. Pete next weekend? They were like, yeah. And I was like, I'll see you there. So it was just really fun. But I really do need to get on my minis. So please hold me accountable I need to at least finish my Zodiac, Chinese Zodiac 12 count, which again, I have like 2 left. It's so silly. I can get them done in literally 1 afternoon. I need to finish those, and I need to kit up Blinkety Bites. And if I don't get to the second round of Diamond Art Clubs, I won't even be upset about it, because I already did I did 2 sets of Mini Dazzles. So it's not like it's a company I've never tried before. I really want to prioritize these Blinkety Bites canvases, because I've never done Blinkety Bites before. And I want to check it out and test the quality and see if I like it, whatever. Because they're coming out with new designs all the time, and I want to know before I buy that I'm into it. So I really want to prioritize that. What else is going on? Let's see. I'm just reading my notes so I don't forget anything. Oh, I finally got caught up. So I know you guys have been seeing some weird upload scheduling timing from me, and that's just how it is right now because I have a baby. Again, I really hope to stay super consistent with my Wednesday Whip and Chat uploads, but outside of Wednesdays being consistent, I could drop a video at any time, any given day, honestly. I dropped technically 3 videos on Monday because I uploaded a sneak peek. But I uploaded a sneak peek for that Bell canvas and that Serpentine Garden canvas. But I also uploaded my 2 YouTube shorts to help explain the toolkit and the treasure quest cards. Let me know in the comments, did you like those? Did you feel like they were helpful, or were they silly? Like, I hope that they're helpful, and I'm going to continue to link them in all of my Diamond Art Club unboxing videos, whether it's a sneak peek or not. I'm just going to always use that as my way to explain those 2 features of the stuff, because it's just so much easier and it takes less time. But I want to know your feedback. A lot of people were commenting on the shorts saying that they liked them, but I just want to make sure that like we're on the same page and we think that that was a good idea. But yeah, I'm finally caught up on all of the sneak peeks from Diamond Art Club that I either got shipped to me late after the release weekend, or that got to me when I was already taking a break from YouTube while I was having Eli. So from this point forward, all of my sneak peeks should be on time unless there's a shipping delay. Diamond Art Club can't control it. I can't control it. Nobody can control shipping delays, especially right now with the state of the world and everything going on. So like, you're going to have to cut everybody some grace, some slack on that one. But like, other than that, like, I'm not behind anymore. Like, I don't have any canvases that have already released that you haven't seen yet from me, which makes me feel really good because I hate that. I hate it when like I have a canvas in my hands that's already late, and then I don't have time to film it, so it has to be extra late. And then if it sells out or whatever, so I'm caught up is what I'm saying, and it feels good. It feels really good to be caught up. I have 1 sneak peek in my possession, which obviously you can't see it, but I have a sneak peek in my possession that's coming up at some point in March, and then I have another one that's on the way to me, so hopefully you'll see at least 2 more unboxings from me this month. I would like to get to unboxing some of the stuff behind me, which is just part of my personal collection that I've purchased for myself. There's stuff from last year back there that I just have not had a chance to show you guys yet because I've been so busy. But I really do want to get back to doing like my big unboxings where I unbox a bunch of canvases to show off what's in my collection. It's just a stash video. I was forgetting what I like when I was talking about it earlier. I was like, what do you call a stash video where you show your entire stash? It's literally called a stash video. But you know what? I blame my tiny mom brain. But anyways. So yeah, I want to get back to doing those unboxings and stuff and just showing that stuff off on the channel. Obviously this whip and chat, I'm working on this project, but next week hopefully I'll be working on a diamond painting. And I told somebody in a comment that was talking about the Forever Young ruler, like the little zigzaggy Forever Young rulers that everyone's talking about right now. I have them and I really like them. So if I'm working on something Diamond Art Club related next week, because that's the one I know for sure it fits the grid field very well, I will do a little demo of it. So because I know some people were asking about it, so if you guys want, I can do a demo of the Forever Young ruler on a Diamond Art Club canvas, because it's really good and I highly recommend. Oh my gosh. And it was only $10. Or something close. It was like $10 or $11 for a pack of like 9 of them, and I personally only use one at a time, so like it was really convenient. And let me see, what else was I gonna share? We talked about delayed sneak peeks. We're caught up. I talked about enjoying the minis and not really touching my big projects right now, but I do want to get back to my big projects. I just haven't had the mental space to handle bringing one of my big projects downstairs. But as I start spending more time upstairs again, I will be able to do that, because like this is my diamond painting table, and could I bring this downstairs? Yes, I could, but the problem is I don't have a proper chair downstairs. Like this is my office desk chair, and it has back support, it has a pillow. It's very comfortable for me to sit in this for hours at a time. I'm even sitting on one of those ergonomic cushions. Like I have a good setup up here. Downstairs, I do not have a good chair setup, so it's just hard. Even if I brought my folding table downstairs, I wouldn't have a spot to sit where I would feel super comfortable diamond painting for like hours and hours. And if I did it on my couch, I think my butt would go numb. So I need to figure out either a downstairs solution for big projects, or I just need to come up here more and bring Eli upstairs more. He and I both just relate. We connect upstairs to bedtime so much that I don't want him to think it's bedtime if I bring him up here. And that's kind of a my fault thing, that we just made upstairs nighttime and downstairs daytime. But we did it, and here we are. So once I set up his camera, maybe I'll feel a little bit better about it. Because if I set up his little baby cam, and while he's taking a nap in either his swing or his bassinet downstairs, I can be watching him while not being in the same room as him, which I haven't done that yet, and we can be in 2 different places at once. That might be the solution. But let me know if you guys have littles and you have any ideas of how to kind of do 2 things at once. He does like to be in here with me in his bouncer. The only problem is it's not an automatic bouncer. I have to use my foot to like bounce it. So like I have to constantly be bouncing it for him to stay happy in it. The moment I stop bouncing him in it, he cries. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put you under my desk so I can bounce you while I diamond paint. I mean, I guess it's kind of like restless leg syndrome. It would kind of work for me, because it's a nice feeling to bounce him in the thing. But if I ever absentmindedly stopped, he would just start crying, and I don't want him to have unrestful sleep because he keeps waking up because I keep stopping to not bouncing him. I don't know. Again, overthinking it, but it is what it is. I'm almost done sleeving these in here, and then we can do a quick. Actually, let me do a question of the day while I finish sleeving, because I can talk and sleeve at the same time. Let's pick number 78, because that's how many centimeters Secret Path is on one side. 78. Number 78 is, what can you do to make your life better? Wow, timely. So timely. Okay. You guys can feel free to answer this in the comments if you feel comfortable. What can you do to make your life better? If you feel comfortable, answer it for yourselves in the comments while I answer it now. What can I do to make my life better? I think that I'm a very futuristic thinker. That's just my personality. Like I am a futuristic thinker and a strategic planner. That's like, it's like, you know, when people say like your strengths are also sometimes your weaknesses, that's mine. Like I'm a planner. I'm very futuristic. I'm very good at like making like plans and things and like staying organized. But the downfall is sometimes I forget to be in the here and now. And so what could I do to make my life better? I think I could try, especially during this season where Eli is so little and I'm on maternity leave. I can't believe he's already almost 2 months old. I'm going back to work in June, part-time, but still I'm having to go back to like I'm going to have to be away from him in 2 months is when that starts. And I'm already going to have like a mentee be about it. So I need to do a better job. I think it would make my life better if I really, really, really focused on like one day at a time. Don't think about what canvas I have to kit up next. Don't think about what video is 2 weeks from now. Don't think about going back to work in 2 months. Don't think about what my summer plans are going to be. Don't think about, like, just don't think about that. Like, or, because let's face it, I'll never not be thinking about that. Pick a time to think about it. Like, pick a time where you can have like a little mini planning session in your head about, okay, like I'm going to sit down with my calendar and I'm going to plan everything out and then I'm going to leave it alone and I'm going to enjoy the day with my son. I'm going to, you know, and again, it's not that I'm not enjoying my time now. It's that like while I'm sitting on the ground doing tummy time with him, I'm thinking about summer or I'm thinking about something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm constantly thinking about something while I'm physically doing something else. And I think it would make my life better if I thought about the thing that I was doing at that moment instead of doing the thing, but my mind is elsewhere. And that's going to be really hard for me, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. So let me know in the comments, what do you think you could do to make your life better? For me, I think it's like just being more in the moment and enjoying the here and now and not stressing about things that haven't happened yet. Especially things that I've already planned. That's another thing that I do that's so silly. I'll plan something and still be thinking about it. I'm like, you've already figured it out. Why are you still thinking about it? Like, it's over. You figured it out. Whatever. Okay, this is the amount of pages I have left that are empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 blank pages. So 7 times 4. That's how many Treasure Quest card slots I still have available to me in this beautiful new binder that I have all my cards in. I will do, after I sign off, I will do a nice flip through video so you can see all of my Treasure Quest cards to music with my outro. So that way you can see all that. And then this is my like used binder. So this is where all of my cards are going to be that I scratched off the codes for already. Plus, if anyone ever donates cards to me, those will go here. So these are cards that I haven't used yet, but they were donated to me by Susan and Vicky, who are 2 subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much, Susan and Vicky. One of you gave me a black card, which is what got me the custom diamond painting, and one of you is about to be the reason why I get a second one, because you donated the gold card. So thank you so much. Whoever gave me Dakota Detweiler's self-portrait, love you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to zip this one up and I'm going to keep this one out so that I can do a quick video pan over. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me while I accomplish this task. This is one of those things that I kept thinking about over and over again in my head, and I was like, I need to do that, I need to do that. And I was like, why don't I just do it during the whip and chat? It doesn't need to be a whole separate video. It can just be what I'm whipping on. It's a work in progress, and I finished it and I checked the box. So this felt really good to complete tonight with you guys. Let me know again in the comments what you were working on while we chatted and caught up with each other. Next week will be after my family leaves, so we'll be able to talk about all the fun things I did with family while they were in town, and maybe if I do end up going to that card trading card event again next weekend, I can tell you more about that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have a really great week. Happy St. Patty's Day. Again, wear green. Well, I guess it's over by the time you watch this. But I hope you celebrated and had fun, whatever you did. And I will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around if you want to see a flip through of my Treasure Quest card book. Thanks so much. Bye, guys!